Hey everybody, I'm Kushan and welcome back to the stream. Today I am going to be playing more Command Modern Air Naval Operations, and I will be continuing my Northern Inferno playthrough. So a couple weeks ago I did Damn the Torpedoes, so this week will be Scenario 9 of Fox 2. And thanks, Java, for the sound. Please let me know if there's any issues with the sound, if it's picking up my breathing or weird feedback. Seems to be an issue the last couple of weeks. All right, orders for Commander NATO Forces. Situation. 43 and 11 Squadron RAF Lakers have been brought up to strength with additional Phantoms from storage. 43 Squadron has been moved forward to deploy to RAF Stornoway, while 5 Squadron Lightnings from Liming are now forward deployed to RAF Wick for additional point defense and interception tasking. Intelligence strongly suggests a coming Soviet major attack against northern UK. Main targets will likely be UK ADGE sites in Scotland and Outer Isles. 8 Squadron flying the venerable AEW Shackleton are now on round-the-clock patrol 200 nautical miles north of Scotland for early raid detection. HMS Bristol is set up threat as a SAM trap to thin any raids out. Latest intel has indicated a regiment of Tu-128 Fiddler interceptors are based at Bardufoss Air Base and one regiment of Su-24 Fencer strike aircraft in Iceland. So no enemy surface forces. I can expect Tu-95 Bear Seas, Fiddlers, and Su-24s. I have Phantoms, Shackletons, and I'm not sure what the Lightning F3As and F6s are. And then I have the Bristol basically set up as a SAM trap. And my mission is to prevent a Soviet strikes on mainland United Kingdom. Execution, deploy AEW Shackletons as required for long-range detection. HMS Bristol to be deployed up threat as SAM trap. Use your Phantoms and Lightnings in their optimum role as long-range cap and point defense respectively. Alright. And ENCOM, active all emitters, exception is HMS Bristol, which needs to maintain silence. Alright. Now things look, we got radars here along the coast. Just want to check my site MCON, make sure that radars are active, sonars are active, just in case I do have any OECM. Let's turn that on. Alright, so there's the Bristol. There's radar sites, some coastal radars over here in Norway. But it's going to be these areas here in northern Scotland that are going to be my primary. I've already got some Phantoms airborne. I've got a couple of Victor K2s. Let's see where everybody's deployed. So Occurs has Phantoms. We'll use these guys as long-range cap. RAF Wick. Looks a lot like the US Corsair, except kind of uglier. Alright, so these guys will be point defense probably. And have 6. Never seen the, I think that's a drop tank above the wing. That's a new one. Alright, let's get started. Do I have a Shackleton up at the moment? Okay, so I do have a Shackleton airborne. Let's set up a mission for it. Okay, so we have a radar here. Okay. Let's set up a patrol line. Now, I should probably expect a raid coming from Iceland and up here. I'm assuming bears would be coming from the north. I would not be surprised to probably see a raid of backfires at some point during this scenario. Oh, apparently with the drop tank above the wings, it helps with fuel flow while flying straight. That's actually a new one. I've honestly have never heard of doing that before, but whatever works, right? All right, so there's the Shackleton. Let's put my patrol a little farther out. This may be overdoing it a little bit. And then I already had a Shackleton that was airborne. Oh, it's already assigned to the mission. Keep one aircraft on station, no 1/3 rule. Just patrol between those 2 points. Um, deselect all reference points. Continuous loop. MCON. Radars are active. There we go. And then I want another support mission. Which I will assign my victors. Create a new mission. Oh, apparently the thing about having the fuel tanks above the wings was just a joke. I've honestly have never heard of that. That's a weird way of placing your fuel tanks, I think. Alright, so let's try to keep 2 on station at any one time. Continuous loop. They're on creep and lighter. Station altitude, let's bring them down to, say, 20,000 feet. Alright. Alright, so the Phantoms, group them. We'll send this group farther north. Why 20,000? It was just a random number. I wanted them a little low. I actually like putting like my refueling flights lower, just because then um, when I take a glance at um, or hover over, I can actually quickly see what they are. All right, so let's turn off. Pharaoh's RP has been destroyed. Okay, so by nuclear air-to-ground missile. That's wonderful. So first off, turn off radars on Bristol had its radars on. Somewhere over here, I just had a missile strike. Oh, there it is. Got the contact. It cut away. Apparently these guys have their own idea of what altitude they want to travel at. Yeah, the red thing that just passed over was a satellite. I didn't catch what it was. Cosmos 699, electronic recon satellite, ESM. Soxa forward RP has been destroyed. Okay. Somebody's firing AS-7s at me and I'm not seeing where they're coming at all. Alright, well there are jammers out there. We do have a bogey. I'm gonna push my Shackletons out a little farther. I'm going to send my F4s to refuel. So I do have a bogey out there. Generally 5 seconds is actually a pretty good time compression. I'm just a little concerned that I have things firing missiles that are probably coming in really low, if I had to guess. So these radars are being jammed. So this is probably a bear. Alright. Phantoms are getting fuel. And then they're going to go bear hunting. Okay, so we do have a second. Okay, looks like both Phantoms are rearmed. So Stornoway also has F4s. I want to get a second flight of F4s up. In fact, I want 2 new squadrons of F4 or 2 more flights of F4s airborne. What I think is for the jamming is I think that these 2 bears, assuming that's what they are, I think those are what's actually jamming. See, now even my Shackleton is being jammed. Probably not a great idea to push my... I'm going to have a gap in my radar coverage here if I push the Shackleton out too far. Especially with the loss of those radar stations on the Faroes. Uh-oh. Lost the other F4, or lost the other bogey. Alright, there, I'll stop fiddling with the reference points. Yeah, my Shackleton's being jammed. There's another satellite pass. That would be Cosmos 699 coming back over again. I do want an air-to-air patrol, but I'm going to try and save my my F4s for as long as possible. I don't really want them caught on the ground, so I'd much rather use like an air intercept mission. All right, we got a strike. Commit the F4s. Wick has the lightnings. Let's keep those until we know it's a main strike. That's probably fighters. Let's get a couple more flights of Phantoms airborne. No, no, that's way more than vampires detected. What do we got here? Those are bombers. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Um, we have a raid coming in. So, air intercept mission. Um, so, before I set up that mission, how far out are they? I want to make sure that this is going to trigger. So all those are hostile. Mission editor, Phantom Strike. And we are going to assign pretty much all of my phantoms to this mission. There is no max range. Except I don't have a lot of phantoms available at the moment. Most are down for at least another 30 minutes. Alright, so I'm going to have to deploy my F5s, or F3s and F6s. This probably isn't the best way to take care of this, but in something I want to change here. Mission doctrine. Yeah, pause. I want my fighters to use guns. In fact, I'm going to make that change. And let's see, where's the Bristol? Bristol is over here. Go to flank. I don't think she's going to be able to get into position in time, though. So we splashed a bear. Okay, we're detecting lots of missile launches. Probably from fighters. Yeah. So we have one Bear C coming in. Where is that strike at? Alright, well, action's really heated up in this really quick. Alright, so my one F4 is out here smashing using its gun. Lots of missiles coming in at that lone F4 that seems to be dodging everything right now. All right, so we lost the. Not getting any kills. Wonder if they're actually low on. Yeah, they need to go. They're on. Find a tanker. Oh, this ain't good at all. Not good at all. Alright, so one is I need to move my Shackleton down. Missiles incoming. And actually, while I'm thinking about it, my refueling mission, no more 1/3 rule, just get everybody up. Alright, so those two Phantoms maneuvering to refuel. What are these guys doing? These guys seriously deciding to go for refueling now? No. Take this off. You idiots. Don't refuel now. Um, um, yeah, that was a mistake on my part. Everybody's gonna go refuel at the stupid tankers, and the bombers are gonna get through. That was stupid on my part. I shouldn't have used the air-to-air intercept mission.